Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Julie.
Better late than never, right?
Yes, yes.
So we are here today just to have a quick chat, a very quick chat about defending and avoiding entities. So many people like they have this fear of entities, they have a curiosity, they like some people don't believe any of it, and
Hmm.
all of that is fine, but how much awareness do we have to cut off to not open to the possibility?
Yes.
And so I like to bring it into like something real concrete that you can consider, besides people who've passed on, put all that aside. Have you ever talked to your plants? Have you ever talked to your keys? Keys, where are you? And like they give you a message, they show you a picture or something. All of these things are also entities. We are entities. Your car is an entity. Have you ever asked your car to get better gas mileage?
That is a good one. I'll have to keep that in mind.
I do that, especially on long road trips. I'm like, what would it take for you to get way better gas mileage than I can possibly imagine? And I can get to Southern California sometimes on a half a tank.
Wow.
So it's like, if you don't ask, you won't receive. And
Right.
all of these things are possibilities with entities.
So interesting. So so I went outside and I always get such nourishing and nurturing energy from the plants. And I mean, I don't always ask them and I don't, but I think I perceive that they're happy just to have people out there kind of like valuing them, you know? But also I was looking at, sometimes when I wear certain jewelry, the same thing happens. I feel so nourished. It's so my body just feels so happy. Like when I'm wearing one of your elixirs,
Ah, you
and
are.
it's it's one of my favorites. And I was like, what am I perceiving that I don't even know how to explain?
Yeah, that's a great question. And, just by asking that, you'll get some awareness. The the interesting thing about those pieces and my jewelry in general is the energy that I be when I'm making them. And I am listening to the beings that they are, the entities that they are. And a lot of times I like to describe it as, when you go to the orchestra and
Yes.
they're all warming up and there's all this from all the instruments all over the place. That's what it seems like to me when I sit down at
Wow.
my jeweler's bench. There's like
Hmm.
all these different things talking, and then I start putting pieces together, and then it becomes this, the harmonious
Yeah.
energy. And each combination creates a different energy. I don't
So interesting.
necessarily, it's like I'm not really directing it, they're almost directing me. And a lot of
Wow.
times I'll create things and it's like, wow, who's this for? I have no idea. I'm not making it
Right.
for any particular reason. I'm following the energy.
Yes.
And
And
so when you
creating
put it
something
on,
beautiful. Yes.
you feel it.
So interesting. Now I know you do gemstone readings. Do you use that same similar concept, if you will?
With the gemstone readings, it's more tapping into your world, your body, and what it is that you want to create, and having a sense of the energy of the gemstones and which ones would contribute to that coming to fruition.
Huh.
So it's a really interesting ability that I've just naturally have and have
Yeah.
developed over the years.
So
Um,
much fun.
it's super cool. And when somebody puts on a piece, that matches that energy for them. It's like you can see it. Their whole body changes, their face changes, their eyes light up.
Wow. And that's a beauty. Like we're using practical things like fun things, jewelry, you
Yeah,
know, and using energy in that way that is even more nourishing to our bodies.
it
So
is
how
really
does it get any
interesting.
better?
Yeah, I was at a 3-day body class with the access body processes, and day 2, somebody tried on a necklace at the break, and she like instantly changed. There was this total wave of change over her body, her face, everything. And the
Wow.
facilitator was like, "Oh my God, you got more change out of putting that necklace on her than she did in the whole day and a half that she had received body
Wow.
processes." So there's different ways that people can receive these energetic contributions, and it's always, a curiosity to me of what's going to work.
Right. So when you do the reading or whatever, whatever the process is, you look at the person and then you go and pick the gemstones. How does that work?
Yeah, we have a conversation on Zoom or in person, but usually on Zoom, and I'll start getting downloads immediately, and I'll start picking out stones, and I'll ask,
Wow.
what is it that you like? What are you drawn to? Because the things that we're naturally drawn to, colors, shapes, whatever, is an awareness that that's something that would be a contribution, when you
So
look at
interesting. Yeah.
a really pretty blouse and you're like, ooh, like that's your body
Yeah.
going, yeah, I'd like that.
Yeah. And
So
how
we'll
much
play with that.
and how much more grander our lives could be if we start listening to our bodies more, you know? Whether
Yeah.
it's jewelry, whether it's
Yeah.
food, or whether it's
And
clothes.
that's the thing. It's like we hear it. I know we hear it and we go, oh, I shouldn't. That's
Right.
the avoiding and defending that keeps
Hmm.
us from having the ease and the joy and the possibilities that our body is showing us.
Hmm. Well, that opened up my world right now. So
How does it get
amazing.
better?
Yes. How wonderful.
So anybody can learn the tools of awareness to be able to expand in whatever area they would like. And one of the greatest ways is the Talk to the Entities beginning class. And we have one coming up in New York. And now there's no more online classes. So
Okay.
you have to come in person. You have to get your butt on an airplane or in a car and come to class and be with people and receive body processes and have a great time.
And the location you have it in is such a fabulous location because it's near amazing restaurants, amazing nightlife, and who doesn't want to come to New York City? I'll be there. So
I'm excited. Oh, and
yes,
you need to register soon.
yes.
I need
So
a
can you
minimum of a nice group of people, or it's not going to happen. So come
put the
on.
link, or where could we
Yes.
find the link?
Yes. Or you can go to my website event page, julietutenenergy.com.
Okay.
And it's there, but it's also on the Access website. You can register on the Access website without having to pay right away. Just register if you know you want to come, and then create whatever you need to create. And looking forward to seeing everybody
That
in
would be
person.
so much
We'll
fun.
also
Yes,
have a jewelry party, so that'll be
yes,
fun. You can experience some of the jewelry that I create. And let's sparkle more, everybody. Come on.
yes. All righty.
Thanks, Jenny.
Amazing. Thank you, Julie. I'm so looking forward to it. And I want to hear more and more about this gemstone reading because my body just lit up when you said it. So what else is possible?
Awesome.
All
Thanks.
righty. Take
See ya.
care. Bye-bye.